One of the words most commonly associated with Thanksgiving is tradition, and there is no word more fitting for the annual game between Ohio State and Michigan. The Buckeyes and Wolverines have been each other's final opponent every year since 1935, with the exception of last year, when the game was canceled due to a COVID outbreak among the Wolverines. OSU eager to get back to what has been their tradition in recent years, winning. Mark Coons has more from Columbus.
Of course, there are plenty of great traditions when it comes to the game between Ohio State and Michigan. On the Columbus campus, you'll see they'll mark out the letter M with red tape. And as Ryan Day continues to make his mark on the Buckeye program, his focus is on continuing the traditions.
I think there's a lot with this week. There's a lot on our guys' plate. And, some great traditions. Obviously, the band coming on Sunday night is a great tradition. We have Thanksgiving. We always bus up to Ann Arbor. So there's a lot anyway with Thanksgiving and everything this week. So
it's a competitive game, one of the best rivalries in sports. So when you come to that game, all the preparation we have in the off season, winter, spring, summer, and even fall camp, it all comes to this week and putting everything on the lines.
I truly, honestly believe it's the greatest rivalry in sport. This dates back. I've had people's grandparents great-grandparents talk about this rivalry when Woody Hayes was here and how much this meant. And it runs deep, not only in the football program, but in all of the state of Ohio.
It's one of the most taxing and most energy that we ever give to any single opponent that we have, because we prepare for it for 365 days a year. So that's the reason why I would think it's probably the most challenging, because we know that they've been preparing just like we have, and we're here for us to go and try to win that game, because that's probably one of the biggest games of the year, and that's what makes and breaks our season.
It's a dream come true, growing up here and watching that game and knowing the history behind it and knowing what it means to people in Columbus. Being able to go out there and play in it is a huge honor, and it's something I don't take lightly.
And this year marks the 20th anniversary of what has become perhaps the greatest tradition of the game, at least from the Ohio State perspective. 2001, Jim Tressel, his first year as Ohio State head coach, went into Ann Arbor, picked up the victory, and since then, Ohio State is 17-2 against what they call that team up north. In Columbus, Mark Kuntz, BCSN.